Inducted into the Hall this year in the all-around category is Todd Whatley. Todd Whatley was born in Oklahoma in 1920. When he was 17, he rode his first wild cow. He started out riding steers and cows to develop what was to become his winning ways in bull riding. In 1945, he was bull riding at Cheyenne and Houston, two of the biggest rodeos of that time. Along with his bull riding abilities, he developed into a very good steer wrestler. He was one of just a few who were known for competing at both ends of the arena. Just 2 years after his start at Cheyenne and Houston, he won the steer wrestling world title, and he has the distinction of winning the first all-around title, bestowed on the cowboy who wins the most money in 2 or more events. 1947 was the first year RCA introduced that category in rodeo. Todd was actually a 3-event performer: steer wrestling, bareback riding, and bull riding. But it was bull riding and steer wrestling that he excelled in, although he did win the bareback at Houston in 1952. In 1953, Todd won the bull riding world title. He loved bull riding, but as the years went by, he concentrated more on steer wrestling. Todd considered himself very fortunate not to have sustained any real bad injuries during his riding career. Only a couple of minor ones. In 1952 and 1953, he served as bull riding director on the board and returned to the board again in 1954 by a large majority vote. One of the great men on the board of directors, he was a listener. He would sit for hours not saying a word, but once he decided what was right or what was wrong, he would voice his opinion. That usually didn't allow much more argument. In his later years, Todd did rodeo judging, became a businessman, opened a drive-in cafe, and started ranching. Known as Mr. Versatility, Todd Whatley excelled at both ends of the arena. And it is our pleasure that he be inducted into the ProRodeo Hall of Fame.